All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John, and this is Josh. Welcome back to another weekly Talking Toys with the Collecting Brothers. Watch out! Yeah, we're shifting that day where we're going to be uploading these potentially. If you're seeing these on the first day, we are switching them. This is Sunday for you, so we'll see how this works out. We're just trying something new, see what we can do. But let's get into it. Kind of a slower week this week as we approach these holiday seasons. I feel like things kind of simmer down. Most people have already bought everything. I don't know. How do you feel, Josh?
Yeah, and it's like not too bad either, just because like people are going to be thinking about families and Christmas, not so much about toys. So
yeah, that's true. But we are here talking toys, and so let's go ahead and jump into our show. First up from Mcfarlane, two little things here. Also, quick shout out, Todd Mcfarlane going out to the Avatar world premiere, Way of the Water world premiere, and that homeboy brought his own pocket fig.
Yeah, he had little Jake Sully right there in his suit right there.
So that's really cool that he did a little Jake Sully pocket fig. But what we're getting from Mcfarlane, we are getting here a Batman from Earth 2. Not familiar with this storyline or anything like that. The only alternate version of Batman that I really know is Thomas Wayne, instead of from Flashpoint Paradox. But instead of Bruce's parents dying, Bruce gets killed in the alley, and so then Thomas becomes a dual wielding gun toting Batman. But yeah, this is Earth 2.
What do you think, though? Are you getting fatigued at all from Batmans?
Yeah, even like ones that like are super cool looking. It's more of like a okay.
Yeah, like, and not only that, but it is Batman, and so they kind of all have this similar look. And so like I already have so many, and it's just like at first I understood what Todd was saying. Oh, it's because it's like it's what sells, Superman, Batman. But at this point, I'm just like, I'm done with these Batmans.
Right,
now.
He's saturated the market too much. Now it's like there's no return.
Yeah, just give us other characters, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe this is like the comic that you read that got you into, I don't know, who knows, right? What kind of connection people have. But yeah, I agree. I'm getting very fatigued with the Batmans because there's a lot of it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And does that make it okay for him to be bullied because he has red hair?
Well, people are racist to us. So we could be racist to runners.
But redheads aren't a race, Jonah.
But sir, there's heaps of them. They're everywhere.
All right, next up we have Fulcrum. What's his last name? I can't remember. But we have Fulcrum here, and he looks like some kind of amalgamation of every Justice League member. I don't know what this guy is.
It's the DC version of a Megazord.
This is amazing. I seem to know how to drive this thing.
Affirmative, I do too. It's almost like second nature to me.
I don't know. I was just making a joke about it. No, I don't know. I actually don't know. But yeah, it just looks like a crazy randomness. But it just looks like Superman, Flash, right? Green Lantern, Batman. It's just everybody.
It's everybody. So whatever this guy is, Fulcrum, Mega Fig. You want him? He's big. He's crazy. He's kooky. He's spooky. There you go.
And honestly, this is what Todd does the best. For me, at least, Mega Figs are where he excels at. The big $40 figs, he kills it at.
Yeah, and it's nice to like just be able to get that right and not have to build it. So, all right, there you go. There's our Mcfarlane roundup. Next up, let's go ahead and jump into some Transformer news. Nothing new, but we want to just shout out big what ups to Transformers team. Not only did they fund their Haslab, but they fully funded it. All tiers unlocked for their Deathosaurus. So I think that's just cool to see.
Yeah, they're getting their throne, they're getting their alternate weapons, they're getting their base. Yeah, they're getting everything.
Yeah, so it's really cool that they were able able to get it fully funded. All tiers unlocked. So,
and I think it was like 18,000 backers they needed to get, so they got quite a bit.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
I think there was like before they announced all tiers were unlocked. It was like I think they were only a week out, right? I can't remember how close they were to the deadline.
Yeah, they have about a week left. Yeah.
So that's really cool that they came through at the end. And big ups to the Transformer fans out there.
And then usually, like, because it fully funds, there's usually like a massive influx because now people are like, oh, now it's worth it. And so it's going to go beyond 18,000. I'd say it's going to hit over 20K for sure.
No, I agree. Because that's like when we were saying with Robbie Reyes, like if it fully funds and the tiers are good, you would,
Because that's what happened like with right? the Sentinel and the his tank. As soon as it funded, it got like another 5K after that, just because everyone's like, this is worth it.
Right. They know that it's in and you're getting it no matter what. So they ended. Oh my God! You want to know what they ended at?
I bet a lot. Like I said, I know it's over the goal, way over the goal.
They ended at 27,406 backers.
What was their goal? 18,000?
Yeah.
I told you, these guys are crazy. 27K. There's that many diehard Transformers fans.
27,406 backers.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot. I think that's almost. I think his tank is like the best selling Haslab at 29,000. So it's almost. I think gonna surpass the his tank. It might surpass the his tank.
No, I think it closed. I think it finally closed actually.
Oh, it did.
Let me check. I swear I thought it closed. Because I was getting emails from Hasbro saying, "Hey, this is the last day. Hey, this is the last day."
Oh well, by when this uploads, it'll be closed. But yeah, this is basically almost like the same success as the his tank, which was the most successful Haslab.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it ended on the 12th. So yeah, no, they're done. Yeah, 27,000.
So I think this is the second most successful Haslab.
Congratulations, Transformers team.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into some Marvel Legends. Just joking. Nothing X-Men. We are getting the other image product that was leaked back when the Blob was leaked. We talked about Blob last week. And here is Guardians of the Galaxy comic Ronan the Accuser. Initial thoughts, Josh?
Way overpriced. So this is coming in at $38.99. Which is like the new price for like the big figs now. So like Rhino was $38.99, but the thing is like Rhino is big. If you look at Ronan, he shows a lot of the parts that if you look from like Colossus, right? And Colossus is big. Yeah, the arms, the legs, and so he's not as big or thick as this Rhino,
right?
Or like as other other like big figs come. I feel like he's not big enough for that price point to me.
Okay.
Because like if you think about to the Warlock wave, there was a Colossus in that. Oh no, that was the Build-A-Figure. But oh no, was it? It wasn't because it was Warlock wave. Yeah, there was a
Warlock
Colossus. There was a Colossus, the bearded Colossus in that wave, which is the same size as this figure, and it was only for what, $20?
True, but he didn't have as much plastic on him.
But he came with the Warlock Build-A-Figure piece.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just think he's not big enough to be called a big figure.
I agree. It's definitely a stretch to get a 38 and
39.
So, oh well. But running the Fusing comic version, I don't have any interest in this figure. Not into the comics of Guardians of the Galaxy. I only watched, the Marvel James Gunn stuff. So, I don't know. I'm not feeling this figure.
I'm feeling it. I'm interested in it. I just think it's overpriced. Like, I definitely want it just because I have the comic Marvel Legend Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nice.
And just to have, like, one of their big villains would be cool. And, we're familiar from the movie, but yeah, just the price point.
All right, there you go, friends. All right, and that's all we had from our Black Marvel Legends. We're now going to jump over to Star Wars Black Series. We got two kind of things here. First up, the long-rumored, the one that Josh called a long time ago.
Well, I just said I wanted it. Like, I think they should do it, even though,
Right, yeah. And, of course, due to the catastrophe that was Rancor Haslab. We are getting a 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Gamorrean Guard retro carded release.
Hey, where's the coin? Where's the coin? It's missing the coin.
You don't.
the Haslab one came with the coin, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
No, but this Gam Guard, I'm not gonna get this because I have like already what I need, but this has got to be, I think, one of the best Black Series figures, from the soft goods, perfect, the articulation, the sculpt. I think if you do not have this figure, this is honestly, you probably even find it maybe cheaper on eBay, because this is gonna retail for $34.99.
34?
$34.99, so $35.
34?
$35, yeah. Exclusive to Target.
Oh my god.
Which is kind of funny because the original release was exclusive to Target too. And I think that one was 30 or 25. I can't remember. I think it was like 30. Yeah, it was 30 because it was deluxe. Yeah. So this is just their new price point, $35 deluxe, and just on the card.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, Gamorrean Guard.
It's good, but
Good.
maybe search on eBay. You maybe might be able to find it.
All right, and then next up, we are finishing our Republic Commandos with Scorch. I dig these figures. Now that the team was always going to be complete, of course, but now that it is all completed, it's kind of cool to see those, and maybe you get them all next to each other.
Yeah, one thing I did see was people were kind of complaining just for like inbox collectors, just because this is exactly all you have. Okay, yeah, just that. I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I feel like you can still, the mural's still intact, and that's what I really care about.
Yeah.
But just people that like to display them, it kind of sucks, I think, just because it would be kind of cool to display them inbox as like the team, and this kind of ruins that. But people were saying you could just cut it out and then put like the plastic inserts from another figure.
Right, exactly. You get the other figure. You get one of those other boys. Cut out exactly what you need. Cut out the little gaming grade symbol, and then throw it into a tray.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, come on, why? Why not just finish the team?
Yeah, they should have.
Like, why do you got to make me work for it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'm even upset about this, and I'm an out of box collector. Like, it's just messed up.
Yeah, it's just irritating. Yeah, it's a little irritating.
It's where you get so close to getting a perfect game, and then boom, you ruin it. Right?
I almost did it. I almost made something of myself.
But yeah, now that they're done with this, I'm hoping that now we get Battlefront 2 skins. So like the all white version. The one with like the yellow accents, the one with the blue accents. I'm hoping now we get Battlefront 2 skins. Because they've done that with other clones like the Jump Trooper and the Arc Trooper.
They have done.
They have the mold now. You just have to repaint it.
I'm still waiting for my Ninth Sister. Wake me up when Ninth Sister comes out.
Hasbro's not going to do that. I'm giving Hasbro. I'm giving them one, throwing up a little T-ball.
I say by the end of next year, Ninth Sister gets announced, whether that's official or pipeline.
Oh, it'll get announced as a Haslab.
Oh my god. All right, let's go ahead and keep going here. We're moving on to some Mezco news. They have an Atticus Doom from the Necroverse. Just like that, ethereal underworld. Dude. Wields the energy of the Necroverse with glow-in-the-dark features.
Yeah, so this is kind of just almost like a re-release, because they already released this figure, right? But this one's just glow-in-the-dark. Yeah. I do like the glow-in-the-dark features, though. I can't resist it. It looks sick. I didn't get the first release. And if I ever see this, maybe like with like less, I don't know. I think I actually like this version better than the other one. Yeah. I like glow in the dark. I can't resist it.
And this is kind of there's been a trend where Mezco is doing this, where they're taking their Rumble Society figures and then re-releasing them in different versions, right?
And I think it's cool because it helps everybody at least get a version of that character.
Yeah, second chance.
And it's like, but then even if you already have the original, they're so different from the original version that there's even sometimes where they have different cloth goods entirely, like the Hawk P40.
Oh yeah,
wasn't
that's
all the
right.
same. Like he had a completely different cloth goods.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
cloth
yeah,
goods was
yeah.
all different.
That's
So
true.
maybe underneath, who knows if it's like could be different.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here's everything you're getting with the Atticus Doom Necroverse version. You've got some portals, some spells, a spell book, a Necronomicon, or can't remember what the witch's book is called.
Book of Shadows.
Some hats, those are cool. Some effects, Cthulhu stuff, just your Lovecraftian horror.
And I like one thing I do like is that flame effect for the sword. Like that,
Yeah.
like that glow. That's nice.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And then you're also getting this big old green piece of shit. This looks like a turd to me.
What is it though?
It's some kind of like weird statue, eldritch,
Okay.
Cthulhu effect piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might be like one of the bonuses because sometimes they do like little throw-ins for like pre-orders. Because like for one of the like the captain guy, he came with like a mini version of like his Nauticus ship. But it was like only if you pre-ordered it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This thing looks like a turd to me, so no offense. All right, next up, let's go ahead and get some import news here going. Mafex gave us a release here for the Terminator 2 T2 Judgment Day version of Arnie. And this thing looks good, dude. I mean, I have the NECA version, and I love that NECA figure. The leather looks good. The bullet holes look great. The detailing is amazing. The accessories were solid. But, I mean, look at this. What do you think?
For me, it's always the bane, I think, of NECA and Mcfarlane for my love. I can never fully love those two companies because they run 7-inch scale. And so just having a Terminator 2 6-inch scale, I don't know. I like playing with my toys across all universes. So I don't know. I think I really want this because it's 6-inch.
Yeah, and man, the face sculpts look great. The leather looks good. The weapons look beautiful. Like the paint job on them is way better than the NECA one. And these accessories. So NECA did theirs, and they came out with the minigun. He came with the minigun, and then the shotgun or the rifle there. I believe it's. I don't know if it's a shotgun.
It's like a shotgun.
Rifle thing.
It's a shotgun.
But, that's basically all he came with. Oh, and the China Lake. But I mean, the science lab scene in Terminator 2 is ingrained in me. I watched it over and over and over because the 2-disc laser disc that we had growing up, it was missing the first disc, so I was only ever able to watch Terminator 2 from that initial bank lab scene forward or till the end. And man, that tub, the minigun plus the tub thumper there, the grenade launcher.
Yeah, that's what I want. The grenade launcher.
Yeah, and the roses, the 2 different pistols where one's cocked and one's not, or the rifles there, whether it's cocked and not cocked. That is so sick, dude.
And who knows if they will do it because they've only done kind of Terminators, but I would like, even if they did like a Mafex Sarah Connor, would be really cool to go along with this.
Yeah, I was actually looking at Mafex's X-Men line, and I think we need a Rogue and a Beast from them to finish out kind of the core team. I would love to see a Mafex Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sarah Connor would be sick, and especially if they have her like NECA did, where you get the hair down, hair in a ponytail, hair hat, glasses combo, like that would be cool. And then I don't know whatever else they do, but that would be
and then
really cool.
You mentioned this was $80, so
yeah,
not 80, too bad, which is like still consistent with like even 3 years ago that was the price for imports.
And that could be due to some currency conversions, but
yeah, it is that, but also it's just I think they make more maybe profit just because it's a more expensive figure, and so they don't have to rely on quantities.
True, that's actually very true. Regardless of inflation, yeah, they are getting a bigger return on their goods.
Yeah,
yeah. But no, this thing looks great. Mafex Terminator. I believe this is. This is 80 bucks mid next year, mid 2023.
don't worry about dates with Mafex. They're not gonna stay true.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was thinking for some reason I was like in Bandai mode. Yeah, no, this is Mafex. This is gonna release when it releases.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into some cool things we found around the internet. ATN. We have the Naughty and Nice holiday wave 2 of their Naughty and Nice collection. With their Naughty and Nice line, their first wave, I'm assuming, has potentially already gone out to people. Not sure. I heard there were some rumors that it wasn't happening, but glad that it is happening. That's what I was hearing. But again, those are rumors. So,
because I saw them in stock already on Big Bad, ready to order. So I think they are.
That's so good. Cool.
Perfect timing for Christmas, right? Yeah.
Yeah, perfect timing. You get these figures that you want, but this is they also announced Wave 2. I believe that they were gonna say they were announcing Wave 2 just in case something happened. But yeah, I'm so happy that they were able to get those figures out. But here we have the Barbarian Santa. And he's looking mean, dude. He's like some Thor-looking boy from God of War.
This is my favorite one out of all these new Santa waves. I don't know. I feel like you could paint that red skirt brown and just have it be a barbarian fight, like you said, Thor, or have it even with your mythics, or fight it like fight a gladiator.
Yeah, that would be way cool as a gladiator.
And you could, I would repaint, the head to brown, a brown bear, or black bear, and then it looks like, is that like a soft goods cape? I don't know. That's what it looks like to me.
It does kind of look like that. It is not your nice price point is around 50. So
yeah, it's 50.
Could be getting a little bit more bang for your buck there. All right, but we do have the Barbarian Santa. Next up, we have Father Frost for all of our friends that are just here for the holiday season. Not necessarily choosing one, but just hanging out. Just a blue version of Santa.
Yeah, just an Ice King. I like the staff though. It looks like like a Frost Wizard. It's cool.
It's kind of like Druid. Yeah, he's on the nice list. All right, and then next up we have Gremlin King. Basically the Santa body repainted, and then a bearded Goblin King looking guy. On the naughty list, I like little bomb ornaments. Those are kind of cool.
One thing I will say about this one is I think the head is too small for me. Even though it's supposed to be a fat guy, it just looks small, compared to the shoulder width.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with you. The body is way too wide for that head, and that's because they're trying to get the most out of that reuse, right?
But the thing is, if you think about it, they had to sculpt the only thing that's new is the head, right? So they sculpted that all new. I think that's just a goof that they just sometimes that happens.
I guess I see what you're saying. Yeah, they could have just made it bigger.
Sometimes you just get
the scaling up.
It just happens. Yeah, sometimes there's a Mythic Legion called Magnus that the whole community, when they showed the prototype, that guy has too big of a head. And I just think as artists, they just get so caught up in their work and they don't really see the flaws. And then everybody that sees that figure every day, they don't see it. And then once the public sees it, they notice it and it's like, oh my gosh. And they went and they kind of rescaled it down a little bit because everyone's like, that head's too big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. That could be very well the case here. I do agree. It is a small head. All right, next up we have the Nasty Krampus. Using that barbarian outfit.
Yeah.
And I mean, here's kind of a preview. If you painted it brown, that's what it would look like. It looks good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Getting that.
That's true. You're right. Yeah.
That trident with some green and black milk and cookies. Man, this thing is nasty. He's got some coal pieces too.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. All right. And then we also have the Great Northern Santa. Just the lumberjack looking dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Just like a lumberjack guy with his pipe, his maple syrup, his hatchet. Looks great to me. Yeah, again, pop that head off and you can turn this into any big boy.
One thing I wonder with this whole line is do they actually believe there's this big of a market for this many Santas? Because I sure don't. Because literally, I think like if you're like one Santa, you're good, right? Like, do people think that they're that fanatical about Santa Claus? At least for the toy community,
I
right?
don't think so. I think what it is, I mean, you could see it that way, but I think what it is just that it's the novelty of it is what they're trying to chase. Yes, you can have a basic Santa, but when your friends and family come over to your house and you're like, "Oh, have you seen my Great Northern Santa? Oh, it's so cool." I think that's what it's just the novelty of it, where they're just like, you could have a Krampus Santa, and you can have a. I mean, the mall Santa almost makes you want to get it. Cigarette, the whiskey, the crushed up.
Okay, this
dirty.
one is funny. This one is funny. This one is
Right?
good. This one is good.
That's what they're banking on, and someone's gonna be like, "Oh
Makes
my
you think
goodness!"
of what's that movie with the guy? He's like, Bad Santa, Bad Santa.
That's Billy Bob. Yeah, Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Yeah, no, 100%.
No,
That's what it reminds
I
me
do
of.
think I don't wish any ill will, but I do think this line's gonna fit.
I don't
The
think
price point is too high, and it's just I don't think there's that big of an audience for it.
I agree, and I also don't think they can go that deep, right?
We're getting a second wave though. This is not,
And
this is the second wave.
and I don't know what a third wave would contain. Like how
Then-
much creativity has to be exerted just to create a third wave of this. I agree. The interest is definitely. I mean, people don't want Santa. That topic is not something. I'm not necessarily don't want, but the people just there isn't that many people that want this many different Santas.
Yeah.
But the novelty of a mall Santa, I get it.
But I think that's the thing though. Everyone's probably gonna pick their favorite one, right? Like you're gonna get the mall one. I'm gonna get the barbarian one, and that's not enough to that.
No, like all those other figures lost. You lose your money.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to the next one. This one's also like kind of a maybe. This is the F round and find out Santa. This is a mean old Santa. This is a grumpy Santa. He's had a hard day now. He's got them baseball bats. He's mad at you. And he's got them snowballs.
And he has like naughty and nice hand dusters, knuckle dusters.
Oh my god! I did. Yeah, I saw this.
Naughty and nice. That's cool.
But yeah, this is a big old brawler Santa. Yeah, I agree. This is a lot of Santas, but someone's gonna want one. I don't know, man. All right, let's go ahead and go into some other non-Santa figures. Here we have the Christmas Gremlins. Kind of cool that you are getting 3 different head pieces, and along with that, they get 2. Somehow their engineering gets them 2 different head options, which is really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
A lot less articulation, right? No elbow,
yeah, it's 5 POA.
no knee. It's literally just hips and your head.
Yeah, it's the Kenner 5 POA model.
Yeah, so there you go. We're getting the Christmas Gremlin, and then along with that, we're also getting the Gremlin Nutcracker. These are terrible for me.
And this is just because, like, in the first wave, we got like normal versions, and they're just trying to find a way to make them evil, make new toys. Yeah,
make them Nega Scott.
Mega Scott.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And there's also an accessory set. So an accessory pack, which I mean is cool. I always loved NECA's accessory packs, and so the one that they're doing is cool too, you know. So just if you need it, if you want it, if you're here for it. But yeah, that'll go ahead and end our show there, friends. Another week of talking toys. And what's your pick of the week, Josh? I still got to think about mine.
This was kind of a rough week.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is rough.
Okay,
real rough.
I'll make the call. Yeah, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna go Ronan the Accuser, even though it's overpriced. Wow. It's the best one from this week.
Okay, mine was I'm currently choosing between Arnie, T2, or Scorch. One Scorch is cool because like he finishes out the team. Arnie, that's like my favorite version of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, T2.
I think I'm gonna go with Scorch though. I'm gonna do my pick of the week as Scorch. It's nice to have Delta team, and it kind of gets me excited. I don't collect collect clones just because the hole is too deep. But I might get Republic Commandos.
They're going on sale now, so
we'll see. All right. Well, thanks for everyone for watching and tuning into the Collecting Brothers. One big milestone that we just hit for YouTube is we are at 100 subscribers. We hit that middle of the night. I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Thursday, December 16th. Right? Yeah, it's just December 16th. So shout out to all you guys that are watching us and subscribing. Thank you so much. We're at 100. I know it might not seem like a lot for everybody else, but I don't know. Gets me pretty excited.
That's cool. Thanks, everybody.
All right, we'll see ya.
Peace.